his game face on today. Pokemon Ultra Sun is the name he'll play. A Nuzlocke challenge, rules are tight. Catch one per route, oh what a fight. Gotta train him up, gotta keep him strong. Every step counts, don't get it wrong. It's tough, it's rough, but oh so sweet. Adventures calling, can't accept defeat. His first Pokemon, a trusty pal. Together they'll conquer every trial. But if they faint, they're gone for good. Hefty's gotta win like a hero should. Gotta train them up, gotta keep them strong. Every step counts, don't get it wrong. It's tough, it's rough, but oh so sweet. Adventures calling, can't accept defeat. Every gym, every wild surprise. Hefty's learning fast, he's got sharp eye. But if they faint, they're gone for good. Hefty's gotta win like a hero should. Gotta train them up, gotta keep them strong. Every step counts, don't get it wrong. It's tough, it's rough, but oh so sweet. Adventures calling, can't accept defeat. Can't accept defeat. Every gym, every wild surprise. Hefty's learning fast, he's got sharp eyes. Through the sunlit lands, through the darkest night, he's a trainer now shining so bright. Rivals appear, battles ignite. Hefty won't back down, he'll stand and fight. Each victory earned, each loss a sting. But in this world, he'll be the king. Can't accept defeat.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Saturday and welcome on in. Good to see you all. Yeah, I totally sang that all by myself live just now, actually. Welcome in Slowpoke and Marie, that transition maker at Dragonic. Good to see you all. Before we get back into the Nuzlocke, I just want to show you guys from the Mega Evolution Challenge. I got everybody placed into Pokemon Home now. So we got all 47 of them in here. We got our Venusaur. We got our Charizard 1. We got our Charizard 2. We got our Blastoise. There's Beedrill, Pidgeot, Alakazam, Slowbro, Gengar, Kangaskhan, Pinsir, Gyarados, Aerodactyl, Mewtwo 1, Mewtwo 2, Ampharos, Steelix, Scizor, Heracross, Houndoom, Tyranitar, Sceptile, Blaziken, Swampert, Gardevoir, Sableye, Mawile, Aggron, Medicham, Manectric, and then Sharpedo, Camerupt, Altaria, Banette, Absol, Glalie, Salamence, Metagross, Latios, Rayquaza, Lopunny, Garchomp, Lucario, Abomasnow, Gallade, and Audino. So there we go. There we go. They're all in home, ready for ZA whenever that happens to come out. It is Community Day Classic Dragonic. I totally forgot until you just mentioned that. Thank you for the reminder. All right, let's get into the Nuzlocke again. Let's get into the Nuzlocke again. So, when we last left, we had just caught our fourth team member, Magnemite, which is named Bulf Willitzer. Let's take a look at the team here real quick. Show you what we're rocking with. We have Gina the Slowpoke. We have LT Gray the Litten. We have Stagbolt the Grubbin. And we have both Willitzer the Magnemite. And because of the magic of dual screens, this is not very exciting to show you guys. Your first two shiny Eevee both evolved into Jolteon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, let's go heal up, and then we're gonna keep moving. We got a lot of stuff to do today. I want to get the first totem over with. Turn your first Nuzlocke and got whited out in about 20 minutes, my goodness gracious. I'm surprised I didn't get whited out in about 20 minutes yesterday. So how was everybody's Friday? So happy you got Slowpoke. I am too, Slowpoke. Not only because of you, but also it's a great encounter. It's got great defensive stats. It's psychic and water type. Since I got a, fire starter, it's great to have an early water type. Yeah, I'm very happy about it. And it will end up becoming a Slowbro. How are we doing on potions? We got 2 potions. We should probably pick up some more potions. We got 2 Paralyzed Heals, an Awakening, and an Antidote. Let's buy some potions. Let's buy 10 potions. We got 9 Pokeballs. Probably 10 of those, just to be safe. Don't have to buy any revives, which is nice. And for any of my friends that are in the United States, I hope you had a nice 4th of July. Let me know if, how that went for you. They have Mario Party on the GameCube emulator for Switch 2. Unless it was just added, no. The only games I know that are on the Switch 2 GameCube emulator right now is Soul Calibur 2, Wind Waker, and F-Zero GX. Unless they added some new ones in the past few days. Team Skull, let's go. I love Team Skull. There are free 24-hour glasses. What? Free 24-hour glasses? How do you do that, Slowpoke? Thank you to the 10 of you that are hanging out right now. I appreciate you. Right, who do we got in the lead? Let's throw Magnemite in the front. Or I'm sorry, both Willitzer. Let's throw both Willitzer in the front. But National Mario Party 5 and beat your own record by about 40 milliseconds. Dang, that's pretty good. Yeah, Slowpoke, send me a code. I always like more hourglasses. Gina, good morning. You're in line for Amtrak heading to Milwaukee this fine day. I hope you have a lovely day in Milwaukee, Gina. Zubat, perfect. Let's get both in here, and I believe it has Thunder Shock. It does. And down goes Zubat. Every battle makes me feel a little bit more confident. And every battle makes me a little more nervous. Always be catching. That's right, Gina. ABC. Always be catching. Gina, did you ever see Glengarry Glen Ross? Oh, you guys want to see something cool? I was very excited about this. It happened so much faster than I thought it would. Yesterday, I went out on a walk, and on my third encounter, I got my second shiny Gimmighoul. I feel like Chem Nation, nothing ever focuses. Second shiny Gimmighoul. 69 CP, which is pretty neat. So, yeah. So I'm going to transfer this one into bank. And then I'll be done. Matthew, good morning. Anne Marie, have you been able to find one yet? I know you've been looking. Nothing for Gina yet. Alright, here we go. I'm a little nervous about this battle, not gonna lie. You only did one? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I did two boxes, and I was thankfully able to get one in each box. Alright, let's good morning, Shinies. And good morning at Pokestar 101. I'm going to paralyze it and I'm going to confuse it. And hope that does some stuff. Full heal, of course. Of course, full heal. Now it's confused. Let's re-paralyze it. Matthew, we do have Sturdy. We do have Sturdy on the Magnemite. It is a hardy, sturdy Magnemite. Sent the code in the server. Thank you, Slowpoke. Yeah, I'll have to grab that. I think the second... Ah, dang it, potion. I think the second Pokemon Lima has is the Smeargle. Parafusion coming in clutch. It really is. Hardy and sturdy, just like Wolf Blitzer. Or both Willitzer. Not liking Audeliers, though. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter with the sturdy, but... Oh, come on! Oof. There we go. All right, good job, both. You're dismissed. Here's the Smeargle. The Smeargle has Water Gun. I'm gonna send out Gina. Oh, Gina, come on now. Take some hits. So, a crit's gonna kill me. Smeargle's not gonna use a water gun on Gina. Crit won't? I thought it was taken, oh yeah, crit's only one and a half times, not 2 times now, right? It used to be crit was 2 times, but in the later gens, it's 1.5 times. You're right, you're right. That's okay. We're just gonna ember it. I can't risk it. Alright, let's get Gina back in here. Alright, let's heal. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to yawn Smeargle again. Gina, I'm not gonna let you die. Now we're gonna heal. Go ahead with the tackle, that's fine. Now we're going to do some curses. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in with Gina. We're gonna get the defense up, and then we'll just water gun it to death. Ooh, only 1 turn. Don't worry, Gina's gonna stay alive. Good thing we picked up those potions. Yeah, crits do ignore defense buffs. You're right, Matthew. Okay, let's see how much damage a water gun's gonna do. Landon, what's going on? Good to see you. Not a lot of damage. Quick train at Cobra Kai. Yeah. I'm an idiot. Matthew, I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. Doesn't curse. No, I don't have tackle anymore, Matthew. I don't have tackle anymore. But doesn't curse just increase defense, not special defense? I appreciate that, Landon. Gina, you have Curse, Yawn, Growl, and Water Gun. That's right, Water Gun to wash the legs. Using a water gun now because my defense is so high that tackle's not going to do anything. Hero, what's going on? Good to see you, bud. Alright, let's just finish off the Smeargle. Yeah, increase attack and defense while decreasing speed. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a close one. That crit was so close. Ooh. We got lucky there. We got lucky. Catching Eevee is very nice. By the skin of our teeth we hung on. Who all is going to be catching some shiny Eevees today? I'm not, like, I don't need to get any, but I am at level 40 in Pokemon Go, so you get to level 41. I need to evolve Eevee into all of its evolutions, so I'm going to try and knock that out today. Fight scary if you don't have a normal resist for Smeargle. Yeah. Yeah. If the Magnemite hadn't gotten hit, I probably would have left it in because of the sturdy would have helped. But I didn't. That's my story. You'll be catching Eevees even if you had them all. You'll be catching more. Nice. Alright, let's heal up. And then we are almost to our next catch. And we do have nicknaming rights available. What I decided to do with the nicknames is allow generous people to nickname them. So right now we haven't had any gifted memberships or donos in the chat yet today. So if anybody does give some memberships or sends a dono, more than likely they will get the naming rights because it's just whoever is the most generous between now and the time we catch the next Pokemon. Dropping costumes for Community Day, which is super unfortunate. Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that, Matthew. Yeah, for those 3 hours, it's basically going to be Eevees only and no costumes for the event. That's right, Gina. Landon, my morning's going pretty well so far. How about you? Day 10 on the Greenbug Ultra Beast, the Buzzwole. Good luck on that. My head feels a lot better now. Glad to hear it. Through Revise, we can sell this for money. So I'm really hoping that we get a Makuhita on the next route. That's going to be very helpful for the... Look at that glitching out in the background. That's going to be very helpful for the trial. Ooh, what did I do? Poke his nose? Yeah, let's grab it by the horns. Morning's going well. I'm glad to hear that. Alright, here we go. We're on Route 2. Now, there is an ambush encounter over here to the left. You can see it. See it hanging out in the grass there. I know that is going to be an Ekans. or there's a very high chance of it being an Ekans. So I don't want to go for that one. So let's do this battle, and then we'll go up into higher grass. We need the Spearow. Spearow is going to be our... I'm going to try and get the Route 3 Spearow, Matthew. Right? Wait, hold on. Is there a Spearow on Route 2? There are Spearow on Route 2, apparently. Razzie, good morning. Cutie Fly, let's just burn it. Let's just burn it with fire. Third shiny Eevee finally got player on. Good job. I definitely want to get the Hawlucha. I think... Next 28 years later, January 16th, 2026. Whoa! January 16th, 2026? That's like less than a year away. Were they like filming them back to back? Alright, good morning, Scrollbow. Johto, Jerry, what's going on? Good morning to you. Silver Fox, what's up? You have such a good idea for the next name. Okay, that's good to know, Chinese. Okay, so... Hold on a second. Mirandry, what's up? How do you become the nicknamer? By being generous and donating to the stream, whether in the form of a dono or gifted memberships. Whoever has been the most generous between now and the time I catch the next Pokemon gets to name it. Like goal 25. Thank you so much, Dragonic. Alright, hold on, let me pull up Route 2 here. Because here's the thing, I really want to get a fighting Pokemon, whether it's Makuhita or Hawlucha. That's what I want to get. So let me take a look here. What are we looking at with Route 2 here? For each of their most fields of grass, we have a 20% chance of Makuhita. We got 20% Ekans, 10% Meowth, 10% Abra, 10% Drowsy, 10% Smeargle, 20% Makuhita, 10% Furfrou, 10% Yungoos. 2 fields of grass south and west of Pokemon Center, there's a 10% Spearow, which we could use to trade for Hawlucha. 20% Makuhita. Northernmost has a 30% chance of Spearow, 30% chance of Cutie Fly. No Makuhita. And the ambush encounters have a 30% chance of being Makuhita. Crabrawler would work too. I forgot about Crabrawler. So we got 3 chances. 3 chances of getting a fighting Pokemon. I say we just go for it. Here we go. This is going to be our Route 2 encounter. Wait, no. No. What am I thinking? See you, Gina. What's gonna be the best thing to do here? Let's see, we just go for it. I think I'm overthinking this. Let's go. What are we getting? Makuhita. Makuhita, first attempt, perfect, exactly what I wanted. And that sub count just went up to 2105. If that was you, please let me know so I can say thank you. We are golden. We are golden. Big Cheese Thrift, good to see you. Does it have arm thrust though? Good question. I guess we'll find out here in a minute. And I do know that in the Verdant Cavern there is the Brick Break TM. A Juice, a VR6, thank you so much for the sub. That would have likely one-shot. Yeah, but you know, it didn't, Matthew, so. I'm not great at this. Okay? You're right. Yeah, Screwball, I probably will go see Superman in the theater next week. I'm looking forward to it. I like going to see superhero movies about characters that I don't actively read, so I can go in just like to enjoy it as a movie and not, you know, like nitpick it apart like I do with anything Marvel. Very lucky, Matthew. We are very lucky. There we go. We got it. We got it. All right, we did not have a nicknamer for this Pokemon, so let's get some suggestions in the chat. Let's get some suggestions in the chat for the nickname. Makuhita has a lower catch rate than Hariyama. Does it really? That's interesting. What's up, Transition Maker? Doughboy, I like it. I like it, Matthew. We're going for that. I like Doughboy. Groupon. Aurelius, what is going on, my friend? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Just don't call it Chem. I would never. Gordon Ramsay. I'm not sure if that would fit. Alright, we got Doughboy added to the party. Status is captured. And let's see what nature... again, new camera. In a way, I finally decided to just start using my phone as a camera, Aurelius. About maybe almost 2 months ago. And I actually got a new phone 2 weeks ago, so now I just kept the old phone and I'm just using it as a camera. Coldeep, I do remember you. How are you? But thank you. Thank you, Aurelius. Alright, it is Adamant. We got an Adamant Makuhita. Are you kidding me? Adamant Makuhita. I'm doing well, Coldeep. Thank you. Alright, and let's see. It's got Tackle, Focus Energy, Sand Attack, and Arm Thrust. Pretty decent mon early game since it evolves early. This is true. Alright, let's add it to our overlay here. Doughboy the Makuhita. There we go. Naturally learns Fake Out. Yeah, Fake Out's going to be great. Shiny costume Wobbuffet. Congratulations, Matthew. Was it a boy or a girl? Finally get this thing a leaping punch. Oh, they gave the thing a leaping punch in Marvel Rivals. Oh, sweet. Now you can hit the Iron Man players. Awesome. All right, let's I want to get a couple levels on Doughboy and both Willitzer. So let's go heal, and then we're just gonna do some battles. How many shinies this event have been a while? You've been really lucky with the house shinies. I haven't had a good house shiny in a while. Alright, let's put Doughboy in front, because it's only at level 7. Good morning, Shiny Cornholio. Doughboy is going to help us out a lot in the trial, so I want to make sure it's got some good levels. We can go ahead and go against this ambush Pokemon now, which should be an Ekans. I think it's set as an Ekans on the first ambush. Level 10. Alright, let's switch over to both Willitzer. And yeah, let's Parafuse. That's always a fun combo. And let's just start Thundershocking it. Magnemite Super Socks are so accurate. I mean, I just got really lucky, Matthew. That bite hurt more than I thought it would. Did I America last night? I overate, and yeah, I guess in that aspect, I America'd. No, I didn't really do anything. I'm old and boring. Switch over to Stag Bolt and use some Mud Slap to finish it off. Does everyone have the same number of fingers that they did yesterday morning? Overeat and watch Boom Booms. I didn't even watch Boom Booms. I heard them while I was laying in bed. All 8. Good job, Matthew. Landon, you do good. Magnet Bomb. Yes, please. Magnet Bomb. Yes, please. Let's get rid of Tackle. You have one more finger. Jerry, how you do that? Jerry, it was so much fun watching you do Poke Radar yesterday. Silver Fox with the 14 months of membership. Send some shiny luck your way. Thank you so much, Silver Fox. Hope you're doing well. Let's get some hype in the chat. Found it outside. Just an extra finger. You have 11 fingers, Landon. My goodness, that's like 6 more than I have. But 3 less than I have of toes. I think this team's shaping up to be looking pretty good, actually. I am happy with this team so far. Thumbs still aren't considered fingers, right? Oh, are you one of those people, Matthew? There's a Dunsparce. You didn't mean to be, but got you thinking. Yeah, I guess like they're all digits, and then they're like fingers are a type of digit and thumbs are a type of digit, I suppose. Pokestar 101 with the 1 month of membership. You're the best. Love your content. Stay strong. Thank you so much, Pokestar. Let's get some more hype in the chat. Shiny Party Hat Bulbasaur. Nice. Shiny Cornholio. I haven't gotten any of the Party Hats Pokemon shiny yet. Alright, let's just do that one more time, please. Uh-oh, not Rage. Oh, come on! Did it seriously hit 2 times? Should I be worried about his Rage now? Okay, I won't worry. Yeah, that's still nothing. Okay. I wasn't sure how I mean, I know Rage starts out as I think 20 base, but I wasn't sure how much it moved up with every hit. All right, Doughboy's level 9. I want to try and get Doughboy to at least level 12. That was a lot of experience though. I like that. Plus, we got Citrus Berry. The clown from Spawn. Oh, Violator? Yeah, Violator's pretty cool. There's a Smeargle. We never get good hit combos on the NPC gets 8 hit combos, right? Slowpoke, welcome back to the Poliwag party. Let's get some hype in the chat. Don't forget to load your... Yeah, that's a good point. We should do that here soon. Probably before we go into Verdant Cavern. Don't let me forget, Matthew. Wow, nice job, Cheese. I thought I might have actually beat you at golf this morning, but you're just too good. There we go. There's Fake Out. All right, let's replace Sand Attack with Fake Out. Well, no, Tackle. Right? Yeah. Yeah, Fake Out has the same base attack as Tackle. Yeah. Get rid of Tackle. Despite all your rage, you're still just a cheese in a cage. Oh yeah, John Leguizamo did a good job as Violator. I'm about to leave for a lucky trade. What? Yeah, let's go heal again. Team composition still looking solid. Yeah, I'm happy with this team so far. My biggest concern was making sure that we got something that could learn a fighting move before Verdant Cavern. And we did. We got the Makuhita. Can we get something with a higher base speed than 60, though? Maybe that'll be like the theme of this run. It's like the slowest Pokemon ever. Hunting a Jumbo, a Shiny Pachirisu. Got 3 Shinies clearing the outbreak. Nice, Slowpoke. I still do not have a single Jumbo or Teensy Shiny. Slow but steady, that's right, and that's what wins the race, is what they tell me. I need Plusle and mine, and... Man, are we just running into, like, all the Pokemon that are weak against fighting moves? This is pretty awesome. I should use Faked Out. I should use Fake Out. This is your first Jumbo hunt, too? Well, I hope you get it quickly. You got Shiny Moltres and TCG yesterday. Congratulations. We will be opening 4 packs of cards in Pocket today. I still can't believe we got the Immersive Eevee yesterday. That was amazing. Opened up a 10-pack. And literally the last card in the last pack was the only new card that I got. And it was the Immersive Eevee. Amber, good morning. What's up, Paul? I don't know that move. Yeah, baby, another Dunsparce. Let's get some experience. Take out. Arm thrust. Ooh, rollout. Oh. I'm not liking this rollout. Give me one more. Give me one more. Thank you. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Level 12 on Doughboy. Now let's just get... Ooh, Fire Fang. Yes, please. I'm gonna get rid of Lick. I'm getting rid of Lick for Fire Fang. Gina grew to level 12. So that means everyone should be at least level 12 except for Bolf. Is Bolf level 12? Bolf Willitzer is level 11. So let's get that to level 12 and then we should be good to go. We're going to heal up first though. I think we're just about ready for the first totem. Live action Spawn show or another animated one. I think given the subject matter of Spawn, I think a good adult animation show makes more sense, like an Invincible. I don't see them ever being able to really do a good job with the live action show and it not looking kind of funky. I think they have more opportunities to make a well done Spawn show animated. Let's beat up this little kid. Preschooler. Let's beat up this preschooler. With his bucket hat. Dylan. Drifloon. Interesting. CGI on the cape wasn't great. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just think there's a lot more opportunities with animation. There we go. Level 12. Everybody's level 12 except for El Tigre, which is level 14, I think. So good at beating up preschoolers. Thank you, Jerry. I've had a lot of practice. Alright, so now we gotta go this way. Check out the motel, take their money. I mean, that's how I make my living, is taking money from preschoolers. I guess let's go hang out at the beach. Has anyone ever hunted the shiny surfing Pikachu in this game? I did last year. It was a lot of fun. I kind of want to get a second one so that I can evolve it and have a shiny surfing Alolan Raichu. Did I used to beat up preschoolers when I was in school? No, not when I was in school. Just like last week. Kieran, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, what do preschoolers need with money? You want to hunt it? You should. It's a good one. Alright, aren't there like some Team Skull fellas or something over here? Or is that later? Might be later. There we go. Yeah, you can hunt for the surfing Pikachu. It's just like a regular soft reset hunt. No, it's not shiny locked. It's not shiny locked. Oh, Kieran, I forgot that Sandman Season 2 came out this weekend. I gotta watch that. Is the shiny orange? Yeah, yeah. It looks just like a regular shiny Pikachu. Now the Ash Cap Pikachu, that's the one that was supposed to be shiny locked, but it wasn't. However, there's no physical, like, viewable shininess. Like, it's a non-shiny shiny. Like, it looks like a normal Pikachu, but it's shiny. But the Surfing Pikachu, it's just like a regular shiny Pikachu. Dulcet Tone sent you into slumber. Maybe that's why he's the Sandman. Hunt an Ultra Sun? Yeah, do it. Now, it's a gift Pokemon, so it's 1 in 40/96 odds. But, I mean, it's an Ultra Sun soft reset hunt, so it goes pretty quickly. Wow, my Magnemite's faster than it's drowsy. After Buzzwole, there you go. Let's try out Magnet Bomb, see how that does. Not bad. Thank you for the 20 likes and the 20 of you that are watching right now and the 200 views. That's a lot of 2s and 0s all at once. What a great way to start off a weekend. What a great way to start off a Saturday morning, playing some Pokemon and hanging out with y'all. I love Team Skull so much. Fresh water. We like that. I like how fresh water heals you more than potion. Makuhita add to the team. Yeah, Kieran, I was so excited. So excited that we lucked out. That was a 20% chance to get that Makuhita. but I really wanted it for the Verdant Cavern. So now everyone on the team's level 12 except for El Tigre, which is level 14. So we should be good to go. I don't know what this guy has. Let's throw Stag Bolt at the front. I feel like Stag Bolt hasn't really gotten anything to do lately. Gentleman Stanley, what do you got? Murkrow. Okay, let's just switch over to both and Thundershock it. Level capping's not an official rule, Kieran, but I'm trying to be aware of it. I'm trying not to like massively overlevel. So like my LT, like because experience share is on and everything, my starter's at level 14. You know, in trying to get the rest of the team up to level 12, the starter got to level 14. Like, I'm not going to like punish myself for that, but I'm trying not to. I don't want to like game the system by like, you know, just training till everything's like level 30 and then blowing through the Nuzlocke. But if we get into a situation where there's a difficult battle coming up and I'm nervous, I might want to throw on an extra couple levels just to be safe. This is my first real Nuzlocke, so I'm trying to. I don't want it to be like. I obviously don't want to start off with a hardcore Nuzlocke, because I would just embarrass myself. But I also want to be able to challenge myself in places where I feel I can be challenged. Halucha spawn rate's 10% chance when you're hunting Charmander. You had 3 Haluchas in a row. Dang. 3 Haluchas in a row is pretty crazy. Trico, what's going on? Good to see you. Dynamax Shiny Challenge. Could you imagine a Dynamax Shiny Challenge? More experience, more fun we can have. Yeah, exactly. So I'm holding myself to the standard Nuzlocke rules. But then I'm trying to... I mean, you guys get what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to, you know... not take advantage of rules that aren't in place. Let's just run. Exactly, Slowpoke. With the XP share, level cap is annoying. Just chill and have fun. That's right. That's what I like doing. Chilling and having fun. I'm saving some of these battles for later. After we do the Verdant Cavern. Yeah, no, I know, Kieran. I know. And I don't feel like anybody is. Revives. We gotta sell those revives. Mankey, Spearow, and Cutie Fly are all 30% chance. Okay. Now that we got the, I mean, as much as I love Halucha, now that we got the Makuhita, I'm not so concerned about getting the Spearow to trade out for the Halucha. That said, we're probably still going to end up with either a Spearow or a Rufflet. Which would we prefer, a Spearow or a Rufflet? Rufflet's 30 and Spearow's 70. Yes, I mean, chances are we get the Spearow, but I wonder if... Oh my gosh, I gotta do the Rotolotto. I don't even know if I can do this. There we go. That's not what I wanted to do. Now, how does this work? There we go. Rolling a roto lotto. Give me a second. What do we got? 2 roto boosts. Nice. We haven't really talked about roto powers. I don't know if I'm going to use those. Or we might limit those to, like, boss fights. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to talk about that. I don't know if we're going to use roto boost or not. Halucha is pretty much weak to everything. Halucha has carried me in Ultra Sun several times. It's pretty wild having an early route Pokemon that is both flying and fighting. It's done some good stuff for me. If Master Ball is allowed down the line too, that's a good point. Okay, I think it might be time. Easy, basically as powerful as the riders need them to be. I would assume so, Scribbo. Honestly, I haven't read Spawn since like 96, 97. I only read like the first maybe 50 or 60 issues back in the 90s. So I don't really know what they ended up doing with him, but I mean he was pretty powerful back then, although there were still some limitations as to what he couldn't do. Typically, whatever he wanted to do to better himself or his life was somehow off the table. When I say life, I mean afterlife, I guess. Alright, let's throw Doughboy in front. Let's go for it. It's time for us to do this thing. If you read a spawn book and then read it again later, is that considered a respawn? Yes. All right, here we go. Here we go. First trial. I'm nervous. We got a quick clock too. Brick Break is in the cavern. Okay. Jerry, are you going to be hanging out for a little bit? Never give up. Trust your instincts. Do a barrel roll. Fourth Eevee became Vaporeon, and now just Glaceon and Leafeon left. Nice. Slowpoke, you're killing it. Jerry and or Kieran, before I go into the totem cave, make sure that I put berries on my Pokemon. I'm not worried about these young goose, but that big gumshoes is making me very nervous. If we get through this without losing anybody, I'm going to be very happy. Jerry, I'm gonna punch you. I'm literally going to leave here right now, fly to California, punch you in the nose, and then come back here to finish the the stream. Doreen, don't even start. Kieran. Oh! What just happened? What move did that young goose use? Did it just use tackle? Was that just like a really powerful tackle? I gotta go back and watch that. Oh, it's Hyper Fang. Nice. Yikes. Scribble, I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. Maybe use berries now. I'm definitely going to be using a potion now. Ooh, Force Palm. Maybe use berries now. I can't believe that Hyper Fang. Gollywop. Crap. Okay. Super Fang does 50%. Hyper Fang, I think, is just powerful. Or is it the other way? Wait, hold on. Now I'm confusing myself. Okay, yeah, it's a 90% accurate, 80 base power attack move, which can also make you flinch. 10% chance of a flinch. But Hyper Fang gets a 50% power boost when used by a Pokemon with Strong Jaw, and I think that Young Goose can have Strong Jaw. All right. I mean, I gotta go for it. Should use Fake Out. Why didn't I use Fake Out? Super Fang. Okay, Super Fang's fine. Yeah. So that was a Strong Jaw Hyper Fang is what happened to us, which was scary as heck. All right, one more to defeat. And we got another Citrus Berry. Good, 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 good. Let's heal up one more time. And let's get Brick Break. I think Brick Break's down here. Yep, there's Brick Break. All right, now we got Brick Break, Arm Thrust, and Force Palm. I'm wondering which one we should get rid of. I might order another Ultra Sun game. My goodness. Maybe Brick Break instead of Force Palm, because Force Palm has a power of 60. This is 75. Force Palm can paralyze, but I think it's only like a 10% chance. Hard Boils on 4K? Oh yeah, go pick that up. Yeah, I would like to see that. I've always heard good things about that movie. I've just never seen it. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Force Palm. Reflect light screen nullification come out handy. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, we were always gonna get Brick Break, but I wasn't sure if we should replace Force Palm or Arm Thrust. I want to hold on to the Arm Thrust because of things like Magnemite with Sturdy. Loops, what's going on? Good to see you. Shiny Pachirisu with the Calmness mark. I like that. Linton can learn Brick Break as well. I think you're right. That would have been a good backup plan if we didn't get a Makuhita. Crouching Tiger. I haven't watched that in forever. I have that on DVD. It's been a long time since I've seen that. You have the game for Crouching Tiger. There was a game? I didn't know that. Crouching Old Man, Hidden Backache. Story of my life. It was on PlayStation 2? Interesting. Alright, Team Skull. What you got? Okay. We gotta get Doughboy out of here. I think Stagbolt has Bite? Yep. Some decent damage, considering it's not even stab. Blockbuster movies always have video game tie-in like GoldenEye. I miss Blockbuster so much. Ooh, Bug Bite. Yes, please. Let's get rid of Vice Grip, I suppose. Hold on. Bug Bite is 60. Yeah. We're going to get rid of Vice Grip. Why does Pound sound like someone who didn't slap in the face? It's a good question. Bulk and light screen. I don't know if we want light screen. Bulk has Magnet Bomb, Supersonic, Thunder Shock, and Thunder Wave. I like having the Parafusion combo. Magnet Bomb is a can't miss steal move. Thunder Shock, obviously. I don't think we could keep. Yeah, I don't think we keep light screen. Are fireworks legal for personal up there? I assume so. I mean, I see a lot of people setting off fireworks. I mean, they have like, you know, like not like the big scary ones, but like they have like, you know, standard fireworks like at gas stations and stuff. I mean, I know there's like a limit, like you can't buy like cherry bombs or something. They sell them in tents. Yeah, I mean, they set up tents like in parking lots and stuff around this time, but then, yeah, they're also like in gas stations and stuff too. I just know there's like different classes, and some of the classes they do sell, other classes you can't sell. I know that was very helpful. I mean, the gas station stuff is more like sparklers than anything else. It's nothing like explosive. You got eaten alive last night, uh-oh. What do I think of gas station coffee? I mean, some gas stations have better coffee than any coffee I've ever had anywhere else. Some gas stations really know how to make a good cup of coffee. All right, let's fake out. And let's brick break. Oh. Okay, that's good. I like that. That's a good omen. All right, Doughboy's up to level 14 now. You can't buy professional stuff here, however, you have a giant box of big mortar shots and stuff. Set some pretties off your front porch last night. Yeah, that type of stuff you can't buy here, Cheese. You can't buy that kind of stuff here. Yeah, now it's time to put berries on the Pokemon. So let's put a citrus berry on Doughboy. And I want to put a citrus berry on Bolf. I think that's going to be it. Okay. Oh my gosh, Mighty Munchkin, you scared me. Mantine Matt, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. All right, here we go. All right. So my Doughboy has 45 out of 47 HP. I'm using a potion. I don't care. I'm using a potion for 2 HP. All right, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, y'all. Here we go. Sorry you were late. You slept in. No worries. Did you have a nice 4th, Mighty Munchkin? Here we go, guys. Here we go. This might end the run right here. I'm so nervous. Let's use Makuhita. I am, but I'm nervous. All right, serious question. Can you flinch a totem Pokemon? Is it worth it for me to use Fake Out, or should I just go straight to Brick Break? Because if you can't flinch a totem Pokemon, there's no point in using Fake Out. Yes, you can flinch them. Okay. Here we go. Alright, here we go, here we go. I'm not too worried about this young goose. We'll deal with that in a moment. Tackle. Citrus Berry coming in clutch. I'm not going to be able to survive another round, though. Alright, I gotta switch over to both now. Eradicate is the totem in Ultra Moon. That's fine. Odor Sleuth is fine. We're good there. Let's Magnet Bomb the Gumshoes. Citrus Berry coming in clutch. Is Makuhita named after Ice Cube and Boys in the Hood? You'll have to ask Matt, Matthew Snyder. He named it Doughboy. I don't know if that was intentional or not. All right, let's take out this young goose. It'd just be the Pillsbury Doughboy. Can I survive one more pursuit? Yes. Yes, I can. First totem down. First totem down. We did it. Crit would have sucked. Even with a crit, I think we still would have survived on like 3 HP. Woo, we did it. Now we get to get more encounters, which is exciting. We have a Verdant Cavern encounter coming up, which could be Zubat or Noibat or Young Goose. We have a Route 3 encounter, probably either Spearow or Rufflet. We got a Melee Meadows encounter, which could be Cottony or a Cutie Fly. But before we do any of that, I am going to go use a little streamer's room, and then we're going to open up some packs. Right, There is something up here. Oh, we can't get there yet. All right, we gotta come back here later after we hit the Tauros. Hi, Amber. 13 shiny Eevee. My goodness gracious, Kiro. That's a lot of shiny Eevee. Look, I'm not interested in what you two say until you give me a Playful. You gonna head out for a baby back soon? Sounds good, Landon. You're gonna open packs with me today. Nice. Well, I guess this is our encounter for Verdant Cavern. It's a young goose. We got a young goose for our encounter. Hulking Bowls donated $5. Thank you so much, Hulking Bowls. Name the next Pokemon Zebstrika. Okay. So this young goose, if we catch it, will be named Zebstrika. Any old ones in this cave? That's a good question. I really gotta go to the bathroom. Unless someone pays more. Yes, unless someone spends more than $5 before I catch this. Yeah, if someone donates $6, then they get the naming rights. Have I failed encounter yet? Yes, Slowpoke in at the trainer school. At the trainer school, we had an encounter with a Magnemite. I thought it could survive one Ember from my Litten, and I was incorrect. Thugnoi is young goose backwards. That's true. Well, we ended up getting the Magnemite in how oily city, anyway. So, and thank goodness we did. Okay, we got the young goose, also known as Zebstrika. I will be back in just a minute, guys. I'm sorry, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Can you change the name if it's already locked in? Wolf Blitzel if it's still available, but I don't think it is. Dang it. Hey Nick, hey JJ, but not the JJ. Dang, LOL. How's the run going? Did you like? I know his sign did said hi. Okay, I'm all caught up. Shinies, what are you asking me here, bud? What are you asking? I haven't nicknamed the young goose yet. What do you want me to nickname it? Because I'm assuming that you are caulking bowls. Yes, that is you. Name it Wolf Blitzel. Okay. We will name it Wolf Blitzel. I'm sensing a theme with your nicknames. Harley May, how are you? Also, Nick, I gotta ask, how are you... That's twice now. How are you getting the name, like, exactly perfect with the number of letters? You did that yesterday with Wolf Willitzer, and now you've done it with Wolf Blitzel. I'm doing pretty good, Carly May. I can't complain. It's actually pronounced caulking bowls. That's what I said. Caulking bowls. Noibat. Same amount of letters. Yeah, but how did you know? Need to get that symbiote skin for Squirrel Girl. Uh-oh. Squirrel Girl's getting a symbiote skin. You don't know why I tolerate him? Because I actually like him. Believe it or not. Someone has to. That's true. Someone does have to. Noibat called for help. Help didn't appear. Master Oogway the Second, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, let's go heal up, and then we're going to open up some packs. Hero, your Audi sets up meetings that could have been an email. Johto Jerry picked up a new comic featuring Iceman versus Moonstar. Ooh. You think Plusle and Minun are the best Pikachu clones? Do you really? This is Ultra Sun Oogway. Clocky, your Audi has a pet cat named Horatio. Come on, blah 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 blah. Come on, I want to heal and open up some packs. Now I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We're probably gonna switch out Young Goose for whatever the next encounter is. SOS is now available. Holla! Jumbo Mark Pachirisu on your second sandwich? Are you kidding me, Slowpoke? That's amazing. Congratulations. So is it increased chance of Jumbos? Or did you just get really lucky? Eevee Day is probably the most shinies you've gotten for a community day. That's awesome, Kiro. Young Goose is basically a meat shield. Yes, that's how I'm going to be treating it. I don't think Young Goose offers anything on the team right now that we don't already have covered. I gotta split take the wife to get some blood work done and just routine stuff. All right, Jerry. Thanks for letting me know it's routine. Thanks for being here, bud. I'll talk to you soon. Increase shiny odds and use a sandwich. I need to get myself a jumbo. Last time you got shiny in Scarlet, it was like February. It was a scissor. You've been in a drought. It's been a while since I've done any serious shiny hunting in those games. Like, I've done a sandwich, you know, every once in a while. I've done some since I got the Switch 2, but I haven't really focused on it. Be right back. Sounds good, Transition Maker. All right, let's heal up and open up some packs. Here we go. Why is the camera so off? What happened to you, camera? It looked fine yesterday. That's good enough. It's always something with this card. It really is. Your friend has an actual Pokemon card with their face on it. You like that, Carly? Also, I fixed it. If you guys know, you know. I fixed it. I remade this card. It no longer has the typo. So, you know, my dad can't make fun of me and keep me up at night wondering how I let him down so badly. All right, let's open up some packs. We're going to open up 4 packs. Pack number 1. Primarina. Swirlix. Woobat. Finally got that Woobat. I've been wanting to get that one. Yeah, that'll show him Clocky. Purloin and Sylveon. Nice. Sylveon and Primarina in that pack. Good luck if you get my Wonder Pick. Alright, come on, yada yada yada. Alright. I'm just missing 8 base cards now. Here we go, pack number 2. So, Carly May, are you going to be hunting Shaman today? We got Audino, Woobat, Jolteon, nice, I needed that one. You can tell because it says new right here. That's how you know that I needed it. It says new. Another Woobat and Glaceon. What is going on today? Holy potatoes. I'm getting all the Eevees. Bought some new hiking boots. Nice. Gonna hunt it out in the wild. Look at this. All I need now, it looks like, is I need the full art. I'm assuming there's a full art Eevee. And then I need Flareon, Umbreon, and Leafeon. Airy. What'd you get? We got full art Sylveon, full on Glaceon, regular Jolteon, and Woobat. So 4 new cards today. Alright, pack number 3. You got 3 Dratini in your pack. Oh my goodness. Whiscash. Hey, Natasha. Poplio. Barboach. Eevee, and Vanilluxe. Boo. You yawned for 10 seconds and missed half the cards last pack? Oh my gosh. Quack. Why does that Poplio card go so hard? I don't know, Matthew. I don't know why that Poplio card goes so hard. It's a good question. Alright, last pack. Joey Chestnut, the GOAT competitive eater. Even I know Joey Chestnut. Litten. Mawile. Vanillite. Eevee Bag, and Flareon. Holy smokes! I'm getting all the Eevees today. What a great day for Eevee. Thank you, Razzie. So I'm now missing 6 base cards. I just need 6 more base cards. Not too shabby. Okay, let's get back at it. Okay, we're back at it. Alright, now is the part of the stream where we play Guess the Plush. This is where you guys guess the plush. Last night you got Immersive Eevee. Ooh! Your only Eevee EX are Full Art Eevee EX and Immersive Eevee EX. That's a lot of E's, Ari. Good transition. Thank you. Thank you very much, Clocky. Do we get a Spearow? We are about to find out if we're getting a Spearow. And here's a Crabrawler, but we already have an encounter on this route, so no Crabrawler catch for us. But you know what, Matthew? I think in the spirit of the Nuzlocke and the nicknaming and all that, even if we get the Spearow, I don't think I want to trade it for... I don't think I want to trade it for a Hawlucha. Especially since we already got a Makuhita. But I think I'd be happy with either just getting a Spearow or a Rufflet for the team. You know, there's some people that think that Fearow is actually a pretty good Pokemon that people, you know, sleep on. Without Hawlucha, how bold. I mean, we might end up getting a Hawlucha down the road. But I feel a little weird, especially now that we have the Makuhita. I feel a little weird trading for it in a Nuzlocke. Fearow is lame. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Fearow, but I know some people think Fearow is pretty awesome. I want to wait with Spearow to get your Master Ball. True. Saw Lucha, a Hawk. I mean, I know it's a Pokemon. Probably so, I would imagine. It's, yeah, a Hawk Luchador. The only stinky thing about that Crabrawler is now I'm only going to get like half the number of berries. There's a Citrus Berry. Alfie F, what's going on? Good to see ya. Lepa Berry, nice. Lepa Berry, nice. So many Lepas. Wayans Brothers sitcom. The Wayans Brothers sitcom, no. Back in the day, I watched In Living Color when that was new. It is Guess the Plush time. I'm waiting for people to guess the plush. Oh yeah, Manumachi, you said Riolu, and that was it. It's not Riolu. That was a good batch of berries. Once we get access to Pokepelago, I will be Pokepelagoing it. You said Spupa, you were right. Nope, not Spupa, not Halucha, not Eevee, not Fearow, not Riolu. I just had to look down to make sure I knew what it was. Not Yungoos, not Charmander, not Jigglypuff, not Ditto, Espeon, not Makuhita, not Totodile, not Phantump, not Fifth, not Grubbin, not Slowpoke, not Heatmore, not Slowpoke, not Corsola, not Fido, not Espeon, not Magnemite. Yeah, Martin was good. I liked Martin. Not Wooper, not Darkrai, not Cosmog, not Superior, not Marini. No, we don't want Whirlwind. Not Delibird, not Trico. All right, here's your first clue. Your first clue is it's a flying type. All right, let's get rid of Growl and give Gina Confusion. We finally have a psychic move. Not Fearow, not Spearow, not Tornadus, not Rayquaza, not Ho-Oh, not Charizard, not Butterfree, not Hydreigon, not Spearow, not Trumbeak, not Lugia. Ho-Oh is flying, Carly. It is flying. You were right about that, but no, it's not. What the heck? Why did YouTube block Pikipek? Not Lugia, not Articuno. God forbid a girl makes a typo. I know, God forbid. Not Zapdos, not Skarmory, not Articuno, not Moltres, not Natu, not Moltres, not Hoot Hoot, not Xatu, not Finneon, not Pidgey, not Toucanon, not Pidove, not Finneon, not Yabottle, not Finneon, not Gyarados, not Unpheasant, not Finneon, not Luminion. You guys are getting closer. Not Finneon, not Landorus, not Gligar. This is a Gen 2 Pokemon, a Gen 2 flying Pokemon. Not Mantine. Not Doduo. Makes sandwiches. Yeah, that was a good show. I like that show. Matthew Snyder coming with the correct answer. It is, in fact, Ladybug. Also known as Finneon. Razzy's jumping ahead here. All right, the next thing is guess the Marvel superhero. It is not Squirrel Girl. It is not Dark Phoenix. Not Jean Grey. Not Pot of Greed. But we are about to have our next encounter. Not Punisher. This is either going to be a Spearow or a Rufflet. Not Mirror Force, not Cyclops, not Spider-Man 2099, not Iron Man. Not Penny Parker. It's a Spearow. Not Martian Manhunter, not Spider-Gwen, not Moon Knight, not Wolverine. Well, I'm going to give it to Clocky. Because this is Captain America, but we got Wolverine on the cover from the first encounter between Captain America and Wolverine. This is volume 13 of Captain America, Justice is Served. It has all the Captain America comics from, why can't this dang camera focus anymore? From 1986 to 1987. Also, here is a big picture of the Hulk just for you, Carly. So you were kind of right, too. Too bad it's not a Rufflet. Kiro with the $10. Your favorite Captain America, Logan. Nice. That also means, Kiro, you get to nickname this Spearow once we catch it. Let's get some hype in the chat. Billy, what's going on, Billy? Lee Schreiber, Sabretooth? I mean, he did okay. I'm not a huge fan of those movies. I think he did a better job as Sabretooth than Tyler Mane did. Airy wins. Airy got it. If people understand the new Donkey Kong game is the new gen Hulk game we haven't got yet, I could see that. That's pretty cool. I like that. I give your 0.5 points to Harry. Or to Harry. Why did I say to Harry? I give your 0.5 points to Airy. Yeah, I'm doing well, Billy. I'm doing well. I'm glad you are too. Airy Potter. Name it Kenya. You got it. You got it, Kiro. What is up with me? I don't know. Look, Airy, you have no idea what this week has been like for me. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm screwing up everything that has to do with you, and I apologize. It's just one of those things where you're just going to have to say, well, he's just done this week, but God love him, because someone has to. Only OGs know the reference of Kenya. Yeah, no, Kenya's a great game, a great name. You're just done this week, but I forgot the rest. I love you. That's right. Why don't we have lightsabers yet? That's a good question. All right, we got Kenya on the team, and it's a female too. Wolf Blitzel. That is true. I wouldn't trust Carly with a lightsaber. Unbroken Bit, what's going on? Good to see you. Kelsey, good morning. All right, let's go heal. And we should probably get some levels on Kenya, too. What's your favorite X-Men movie? X2, I love Days of Future Past and First Class. I would say, yeah, I mean, there's not much competition. It's got to either be X2 or First Class. Lightsabers are brutal. If you slice someone with one, it would cauterize the wound on the way through, so it wouldn't even bleed. That's kind of crazy. I like that. I mean, I don't like that, but I mean, that's kind of neat to think about. You know what I mean? We need to buy some more potions. What is the meaning of life? 42. Not Pokeball, potions. Let's get 20 potions. I like that. You know what? I'm past the point of even apologizing. I'm just going to say, what's Kenya's nature? These are great questions. These are great questions. I don't even think I put in the young goose on my Nuzlocke thing here. I didn't. We also still need to get a encounter in How Oily Cemetery and Berry Fields. So hold on a second here. Young Goose. which is named Wolf Blitzel. I have no idea what the nature is. And then for Route 3, we got Sphero, nickname Kenya. Let's take a look at the status, or the nature. Naughty, gentle, lax, brave. Pop filter ever fall off? No, it hasn't, Razzie. It hasn't, actually. It's a gentle nature. We've entered the gentle era. Of course, it would be gentle nature, which decreases speed, because this is officially the slowest team ever to be in a Nuzlocke. Quack goal 42. Thank you so much, Natasha. What do I think would be the hardest point in this Nuzlocke? I am very nervous about the Jupiter totem. Very nervous about that. Alright, let's throw Kenya in front. Well, like Spider-Man 3, not really. I think they did a great job with Sandman. I'd like to imagine that Sam Raimi put his all into the Sandman storyline, and then because of all the studio interference, he was forced to do Venom and Harry Osborn, and that's why those aspects kind of fell apart. But I loved everything with Sandman in that movie. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? As much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Yeah, we got to update the team team command too. You got all the EVs. Nice. Good job, Slowpoke. Yeah, Thomas Hayden Church, he did a great job. Ari, I have not updated any of the commands. If you want someone to yell at Jarek. Our goal is to quack 42 times today. Sheesh, I'll lose track. What's going on, Brandon R24? Fire or Red, what's up? George of the Jungle. Oh my gosh. I vaguely remember seeing that movie when it came out. All right, let's go get our How Oily Cemetery encounter. Let's go up here and get that item. This is Ultra Sun. He was the evil boyfriend. Gotcha. Should wait till it's moon time outside, no sun? Well, Ari, are you trying to tell me that you want me to stream for 12 hours today? What even is in How Oily Cemetery? I think we're guaranteed. Well, I shouldn't say guaranteed. Zubat's in there too. So it could be Drifloon, Ghastly, Murkrow, or Zubat. Let's see if we can get ourselves a Razzie. You got the Rainbow Sylveon and the Sylveon art card in pocket today. Congratulations, Anne-Marie. Zubat would be good too. Alright, we'll leave Kenya in front to get some... How would I evolve it? Just like normal. It's a Drifloon. No, Ari, what I would do is I would take the save file, put it back onto the cartridge, trade it, evolve it, and then put the save file back on the computer. I'll float on alright already. Did you know that Zubat is based on a bat, like a baseball bat? Can Drifloon even touch Spearow? That's a good question. I don't know. Also, there are no there's no current nicknamer for the Drifloon. The way we've been doing it is if you want to nickname a Pokemon, all you gotta do is be just a little bit generous. You know, maybe with the dono or maybe with a gifted membership, and you can choose what the name is. So, just throwing it out there. Otherwise, I'll just pick a name myself. Name it Eddie. Eddie the Drifloon. Name it Greg. Oh, it's got Gust. Okay. Favorite cult actor? Here's Jeffrey Combs and Brad Dourif. I'm not sure. I'd have to think about that. Jirachis, Georgie, Bob. These are all good names. Ooh, El Tigre wants to learn double. Oh my gosh, Kiro. Kiro with the $20 dono. Name it Eddie for Slowpoke. I gotta name it Eddie. Thank you so much, Kiro. Let's get some hype in the chat. Big hype in the chat. Thank you so much, Kiro. Alright, so we got Drifloon. It's going to be Eddie. Carly May! Oh my gosh, with the $1.99 name it Loon, please. Oof, I was too late, Lamau. Carly May, I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you what. We are going to go do another encounter right after this. You can name that encounter. Oh yeah, Bruce Campbell's pretty good. I like Bruce Campbell a lot. Let me... I need a third monitor, I feel like. Current nicknamer... All right, we got Carly May on the overlay. She will be the next next namer. We're gonna replace Kenya with Drifloon for right now. Okay, there we go. We will blah blah blah. I can't talk. We still will be leveling up Kenya and everything. I just for right now we're gonna have Drift on the team. I do want to get everyone kind of like equally leveled. Thank you, Kieran. You wish chewing gum pieces had like 50% more gum to make for a satisfying chewing experience. That's fair. I agree with that. One is not enough and two is just too much. That's true. You pay extra for gum if it had 200% longer lasting flavor? Yes. Superman Returns. It's been a long time since I've seen it too. I remember I wasn't too thrilled with it. I thought it was all right. Yeah, I mean, I think I saw it when it came out, and then that was it. Kieran, you can't possibly mess up. That is a weird flex, Carly. All right. Where's the next encounter at? Thank you all for hanging out with me, by the way. I know I'm like all scattered and all over the place right now. If you are new to the channel, you'll find out that's pretty standard. We also haven't checked see what the nature is of the Drifloon yet. And I need to heal up. Sterling LT Gray. You're allergic to Pokemon with a base speed greater than 70. How slow is this team, Matthew? One hand, you love the fight with General Zod, by the god's shaky cam was making you nauseous. Yeah. I did not like Man of Steel. Anyway. Sorry, my munchkin. If 1 is too little and 2 is too much, what about 1.5? There you go. Just get 1.5 pieces of gum. That solves everything. Ooh, ambush Pokemon. Please be Dunsparce. Nope, Ekans. Let's throw in Gina so she can use Confusion. We don't talk about Batman versus Superman. Yeah, I feel like because the Dark Knight trilogy did so well, Warner Brothers felt like they needed to have that, like, just depressing gloom and doom atmosphere to all of their movies. Can you please call it Nagini? Carly, I would if I was catching this Pokemon. You have mast cell activation syndrome, so you're allergic to such classics as repetitive touch, sunlight, water, etc. That stinks. Julian McMahon passed away. I did not know that. Big, sad. I'm sorry, Carly. Carly, but I think... Berry Fields. What? Why is it even... Oh, yeah, Crabrawler is the only thing in Berry Fields. That's why it's listed. The next encounter, Carly, is going to be in Melee Meadow. And I feel like the Pokemon that spawn there are going to be ones that you typically like. Shout out to Gina for helping you complete the genetic Apex set. Gina's a great trader. Gina is a great trader. Anne-Marie's a great trader. Razzie's a great trader. Kieran's a great trader. They've all helped me out. Yeah, Cutie Fly, Cottony, Flabebe, those are all in Melee Meadow. I haven't seen both versions. Actually, Scrobo, I've never seen the Justice League movie. Do I think Julian McMahon made a good Doctor Doom? I thought he did all right. My problem with how they've done Doctor Doom in all the movies so far is why they always have to have it directly linked to the same flight the Fantastic Four got their powers on. Oh yeah, Oricorio is there too. I forgot about Oricorio. Doctor Doom had nothing to do with the flight, and I don't know why they keep trying to throw it in. It is possible, Hollywood, to have a superhero movie where the villain doesn't have a direct connection to the hero's origin. I'm stunning both. Silver Surfer being female, I'm not happy about it. If they wanted to have a female Herald of Galactus for the movie, they could have easily used Frankie Ray's Nova. I don't know why they decided to take Shala Ball and make her into the Silver Surfer instead of using Norin Rad, who's the Silver Surfer. It's just weird. I don't know why they would do it. I know there's some people out there that if they use Nova instead of Silver Surfer, they'd be upset about that. And yeah, I would rather see Silver Surfer, but that would make more sense than to just create a whole brand new Silver Surfer. My biggest complaint about superhero movies is when they have, and TV shows too, is when they have so much source material that they can adapt from. They decide to create brand new material. The whole reason I want to see a superhero movie on the big screen is to see a story that I've read about and I've seen art of all my life brought to life. So why not bring that to life instead of making something new? That's just me. Smash Melee. Smash Melee, Melee Meadow. Ricky said, you tell him, Hefty. Now, I mean, I do think it's important in this day and age that, you know, it's understood. I don't have a problem with, like, female characters. I don't have a problem with focusing on actresses and giving them more opportunities to be in movies. I just don't understand why they wouldn't just use a female character instead of taking a male character and making it female. That's just me, and that's my opinion as a male, so maybe my opinion is stupid, but yeah, Constantine based off of Hellblazer, yes. Yes, what just happened? Did it just whirlwind me? I got scared there for a second that Driftwind got knocked out. Do I have to defeat everything we're into? I don't need to, but I'm trying to get some experience as we go along, too. We got a couple of new Pokemon on the team that I want to get some levels onto. But yeah, I would rather them just use a character that exists than create a character that doesn't exist. Cyber Fantastic 4 beginning of a new era in MCU. Hopefully it's better than the last phase. I hope so. I really hope so. What's next? Ghost Spider that's not Gwen Stacy? Yeah, how about it? All right, here we go, Carly May, or Camrily Mar. Camrily Mar, here we go. We're about to have your encounter. Do you want Team Commander what's to be in the party or everything that's still alive? I don't know, Kieran. Whatever you guys want. Whatever you think is best. Ooh, that's a good point, Matthew. We might stick around here and level up. That's a really good point. Oh my gosh. Roto experience points too. Nice. Okay. Here we go. Our Melee Meadow encounter is going to be Cutie Fly. 10 years? Oh my gosh, Ari, that is a long time. All right, as long as we catch this, Carly, you get to name the Cutie Fly. Broke the curse. We finally got something that's a little bit speedy. Phoenix and Blade. Oh, nice. Is it fairy already? Yep, it's a fairy bug. It would be very nice to have a fairy Pokemon on the team. We also didn't check the nature on the Drifloon. We gotta do that too. Shiny Keyfly is one of your favorites. Shiny Keyfly is really good. Shiny Rabombi is like my third favorite shiny ever. Call it Mayfly. I sure can. I like that name. And Cutie Fly evolves via friendship, I believe. So I'll probably wait to throw Mayfly on the team once we get the Soothe Bell. Oh, it's level up? What am I thinking of? Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Swadloon. I don't know why I'm thinking of Swadloon, but I'm thinking of Swadloon. I believe they are the only fairy bug types, unless someone wants to correct me. And thank you, Carly May. Thank you very much. So let me go back to Kurt Nicknamer. That is now open again. All right, we have some leveling up to do. You wish a hummingbird bug didn't evolve into a little guy. The poor thing gained sentience. Poor little guy. Mayfly is such a great name, by the way. It works on like 3 different levels. All right, we're going to send it to a box for right now. Oh, wait. First, let's see the summary. Status captured, and the nature is lonely. It's a lonely Mayfly. God delivers a Clifford the Big Red Dog. That would be pretty funny. Poor thing gets flicked and it's dead. Yeah. All right, let's check on Eddie as well. I want to see what Eddie's nature is. Eddie is... Wait a second. What's Unburden again? What's the Unburden ability do? Adamant. We got an Adamant Eddie. That's bizarre. An Adamant Drifloon. If it loses an item in battle, its speed is doubled. Okay. Wait, when you say loses, does that mean it has to be taken away or it just has to be used? Like, so Matthew, like if it had a berry and I ate the berry, would that double the speed? Interesting. I like that actually. Give it an Oranberry. Use it or lose it derived from the Unburdened ability. Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right, let's get some levels. This is great because, yeah, Lily can heal, and right now we have a Roto experience boost going on. Mermaid Mia, what's going on? Welcome in. Another cutie fly. Let's knock this one out. So I made Hawlucha such a beast. The trade Hawlucha has Unburdened. Ah, shiny clause in place. Yes, there is a shiny clause in place. So I don't have that in the rules. Maybe we should add it. So with the shiny clause in place, what that means is even if I've already gotten my encounter on a route, if we do run into a shiny Pokemon, I'm allowed to catch it. And I'm still thinking that at some point, I'm not sure when during this Nuzlocke it's going to happen. At some point, I do want to do an SOS hunt for a shiny. So like, we'll do like a first encounter, you know, whatever it is, like, you know, let's say a Cottony, and then I would just SOS it until we get the shiny Cottony. Since the Driflin won't let me forget it, how do you feel about Ed, Ed, and Eddie? Ed, Ed, and Eddie was a good show. I liked it. Cottony's so cute. It very much is, and it's got a great shiny. I don't like the Whimsicott shiny as much. Whoever decided Sceptile needed Unburdening can go step on a Lego. My goodness. Voice over Rookie, welcome back. I'm doing fantastic. How you doing? I can't believe we have nine Pokemon on this playthrough and haven't lost any yet. Cottony's shiny is amazing. I agree. I think it's awesome. Also, I will not be doing, if you're familiar with Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I won't be doing the thing where at the end of the battle, you can like scrub your Pokemon and it gets rid of the status effect. I think that's a little cheap. Rubs the wrong way. I agree, Ari. I agree with you. Focus energy, nah. Did I see any fireworks yet? Today? Not today. Hayden, what's going on, Hayden? Mom just asked you to Pokemon battle her. Be right back. That's cool. That sounds like a fun mom. Mega Sceptile can't lose this Mega Stone battle. Oh, that's true. So when I came in, you didn't. I said, "Oh, Clocky." Now I feel bad, Clocky. Clocky, I've been loving your videos on the cards. They've been very helpful. No, I never saw Catwoman with Holly Berry. I saw a trailer, and that was more than enough for me. Gotta go. All right, that Transition Maker, thank you so much for being here. Folks using their Megas to block knockoff before Mega Evolving is lame. How'd the Tom Gumshoes go? We actually made it through without losing anybody. Oh, Car Woman. No, I did not see Car Woman. The YMS review of Catwoman. Yeah, Clocky, it was really cool watching your video the other day with your Dragonite deck for the first battle. And then your rant at the end, made complete sense to me. It's something I would have never thought about without you explaining it using that example. What mines am I shiny hunting for? I'm not shiny hunting for anything right now. We're actually doing a Nuzlocke at the moment. And so right now I'm just trying to get experience. Good luck with Araquanid, Marowak, and Lurantis. I'm really nervous about Araquanid, not going to lie. Marowak, not as much, but Araquanid, definitely. There's an Oricorio. Araquanid tanking for days. Yeah, and it's rough, right? Like, what is our strategy going to be for that, based off the team right now? I mean, do we just go with Magnemite? Is that going to be powerful enough? People defend the choice of energy be random, even though the game will constantly give you only one energy type for most of the match. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm with you. I'm with you, Clocky. Send me the petition. I will sign it. Yeah, I heard that Mermaid Mia. I heard that he passed away from cancer. That's sad. Yeah, Electric Oricorio is a pretty good card. I have that in my electric deck. We better not lose Gina. We won't lose Gina. Yeah, and he was probably pretty young too, with Julian McMahon. I can't imagine him being that old. Pidgey 6, yeah, that's young. We in Ultra Moon? No, Ultra Sun. Ron Perlman never wants to deal with the makeup ever again, but you want to see him return to his Hellboy in the animated series. I think the art style would translate well. I could see that. Yeah. I think a Hellboy animated series would be pretty good. El Tigre at 17, Eddie's at 14, Doughboy's at 17. So, our next big battle is going to be against Hala, I believe. Right? Yes. He's got fighting type Pokemon, so we do want to get Gina some levels. We want to get Gina some levels, we want to get Drifloon some levels, we want to get Kenya some levels. And Mayfly, actually. Yeah, Ron Perlman's pretty awesome. And he's level 15. Oh, look at this! El Tigre is evolving. Look at how squished Torracat looks in that box on the overlay. He's like, for the love of God, Hefty, make this box a little bit larger. Probably the worst move it has is Leech Life. Of course, this was the Genegot, but yeah, Leech Life used to be nothing. Now it's like one of the best bug moves there is. Brawler packs a punch, that's true. When does Mayfly learn some fairy moves? Alright, Eddie's at level 15. That's pretty good. Let's get Kenya in here. Draining Kiss level 16. Okay. Alright, so we're going to backtrack a little bit to the Poké Center so that I can go get... We'll switch out a couple people. Like, we don't need Gina in here. Oh, no, I do want Gina in here. I want Gina to have some more experience. Let's take a look at the team right now and see what we want to do. Pollen Puff on level up. Yeah, true. Went from 20 to 80. Yeah, it was insane how much it went up, Mia. Thank you to the 27 of you that are hanging out, and thank you for the 41 likes. We were just one like away from our like goal. Gina entered the stream, and she's like, what? Oh, Gina named the Gina, actually. Alright. I'm not worried about Wolf Blitzel right now. Let's see here. Let's switch out Stagbolt. Did we just say the same thing at the same time? I think we did. For Kenya. We'll switch out Doughboy. For Mayfly. Hey, Goku, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Gotta run, good luck, keep everything alive. Kieran, thanks for being here, man. Zed, what's up, man? Alright, so we're switching out Robin for Beautifly. Doughboy. We did. We got the shiny Aerodactyl last Saturday. 7,111 checks. She actually won with her Corviknight like 1 HP. Oh my gosh. That's wild. Alright, let's get some more levels on here. I definitely wanted to try and beat Hala today. Oh, thanks, Erotics. Just getting ready to mowing around, raining all week, and not flooding, but grass is high. Congrats to Shiny Aerodactyl. Zed, I totally get it. We had rain here for like 3 straight weeks. It literally got to the point where before I mowed last week, I had to use a weed whacker to like do like a first pass. I had to weed whack the lawn so that the lawnmower would actually cut the grass. Best battle theme in the entire series. So Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon are my favorite games, my favorite Pokemon games of all time. So believe it or not, as basic as it is, it's this one. It's this battle theme. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, sharp beak. Nice. We hit the goal. Oh my goodness gracious. Can we get a like goal of 50? You guys think we can hit 50 likes today? It's been raining and storming a lot. Thankfully, we finally had nice weather for about a week. Gonna lurk, gonna try and make some food. Trying to make some food. Trying. Interesting. Master Oogway II, thank you for the like goat. I do always go with the first like goal I see. But you made a nice one, Carly. What the hefty? Which Kanto didn't have the same song for gym leaders as the Elite Four? It's too epic for gym leaders and it's too devalued for the Elite Four. That's a fair point right there, Ari. Sonic Boom. Guaranteed 20 HP? No, I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. I like our Magnet Bomb, Supersonic, Thundershock, Thunderwave setup. We can get rid of the Supersonic. Let's get rid of Supersonic. Trying as a no energy, didn't do any food shopping, so I hope you got something in the fridge that you can work with. Sonic Boom is decently inaccurate. I thought it was 100%. Yeah, pizza's always good. Every action movie is trying to rip off the hallway scene in Old Boy. I mean, it's a classic for a reason, right? Able to catch Shiny Regidrago in Pokemon Go. I did not get a Shiny Regidrago in Pokemon Go, but that's okay. That's okay. I got the Shiny Regidrago that matters the most to me. Yeah, it's 90 accuracy. I didn't realize that. I thought it was 100% accuracy. Well, 90 is still better than 55. Oh my gosh, I'm running into everything. How come every shadow is a Rufflet except for the one that we ran into for the encounter? Candy pizza for the third time this week. Do you guys have, like, in the UK, do you guys have, like, sandwiches? Like on, like, long loaves of bread? I don't know what you call them. Here we call them, like, subs or hoagies or grinders. Small chance of a shiny, that's true. You recommended your good friend Old Boy on Father's Day. He wasn't amused. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Do I play ranked? I do not. I am more of a collector than anything else, which should surprise no one. If I have to do battles, I do the solo battles. Natasha isn't from the UK? I thought... Natasha, where do you live? I thought you were in the UK. Give me your address. Baguettes. I would enjoy a sandwich on a baguette, I feel like. You're from the Netherlands? Why did I think you were from the UK? Well, do you have sandwiches in the Netherlands? You recently pulled the shiny Moltres EX. Congratulations. Oh, you got one? Zed, that's awesome. Congratulations on getting one. Payback. Yes. Fireworks are banned in your town in 2024, JJ? I wish fireworks were banned here. Yes, we're gonna get rid of constrict. Serotics, yes. So here's what a Nuzlocke is. Basically, I'm doing a playthrough of the game. I can only catch the first Pokemon on a route that I find. I can't catch any other Pokemon on that route. And if I accidentally knock it out, I can't catch... Like, that's it. The route's dead. I can't catch anything from there. If a Pokemon gets knocked out, it's dead. I can't use it again. I can't revive it. Can't heal it. It's just done with. So, I'm limited in the number of Pokemon that I can catch, and I can't revive any. Are basically the two main aspects. Jinx has a pretty good cry. Sandwich with cheese or Hoggleslog? Hoggleslog? Wasn't Hoggleslog the little troll guy from Labyrinth? Anyone ever see that movie? Yes, I can heal at Pokemon centers, but if a Pokemon is knocked out, it's gone. I gotta throw it in the PC. I can never use it again. Like watching fireworks on YouTube? That's a good idea. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, JJ. I've seen some pretty cool fireworks displays over the years. Yeah, if I could control like when I watch it and how and everything, I'd like that a lot more. But I don't like just sitting here minding my own business and then all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of fireworks going on outside. David Bowie, what an icon, truly was. Well, he still is. He still is an icon. What am I saying? David Bowie and Jennifer Connelly, that's right. And I'm pretty sure that little troll guy's name was Hoggleslog. Yeah, we're grinding XP on wild Pokemon. That's actually what we're doing right now. Getting some levels. Everything means something. That's deep. He is level 16. Nice. Mayfly is level 11. Nice. Isn't he still alive? Who? Hoggleslog? David Bowie. Oh, you're doing this thing? Your first experience with David Bowie was in Zoolander? Oh my gosh. Most of the town goes to bed early anyways, young or old, you stay awake till 12. I can't remember the last time I stayed awake till 12. I'm old. Dr. Vankman, nice. Ghostbusters. See, this is the part of the Nuzlocke that I was afraid of, is I get really impatient when it comes to grinding. Like, I really want to go battle... I want to finish off this island, like, right now, but I know that if I try to... I'm gonna be in trouble. You thought it was David Bowie? Nah, David Bowie. Like the knife. Thank you to the 27 of you that are hanging out here. Aren't you with every Pokemon game because you want to get to shiny hunting? Exactly. Alfred Hitchcock to make a Marvel movie? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Your coworker Aaron said, "You ever sleep? You wake up early and go to bed late, but yes, you sleep from midnight to 7 or 9." Wow, that's actually a lot of sleep. 7 or 9 hours a night is a lot. I can't remember the last time I got that much sleep in a night. Yeah, let's battle. I think I probably average around 6 hours a night now. And when you sleep, you sleep. That's good. That spin was crazy. You're in the store called Mimiso, and they have Pokemon Hand Cream. What craziness is that? Am I allowed to use healing items? I am. I am allowed to use healing items. I'm trying to limit it as much as I can. So, like, with hardcore Nuzlocke rules, you're not allowed to, like, heal in battle, stuff like that. I'm trying not to, but if I get in a position where I need to, I will. I'm just trying not to rely upon healing in battle. This is my first Nuzlocke I've ever done on the channel, so I'm trying to take it a little easy on myself, but I'm also trying to give myself a little bit of a challenge. Most of your dreams you don't remember because you do so much, but you know you dream. Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody dreams. It's just a matter of if you remember it or not. That's crazy. That's a lot of different hand creams too. Are they all different flavors? Gen 7 is my favorite. Gen 7's my favorite. Look at that spin. That's crazy. I really like Pokemon challenges. I've years ago, I guess it was during COVID, I started watching Pokemon challenges. And he does a lot of Nuzlocke, and he's great. And one piece of advice he always gives people when they're trying to get into Nuzlocking for the first time is, for your first Nuzlocke, pick a game that you know very well. So this is kind of an interesting, like, good news, bad news type thing. Apparently, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon are some of the hardest games that you can Nuzlocke, but they're also the games I know better than any others, other than arguably, Red and Blue. So that's why I chose Ultra Sun to Nuzlocke. Scribble, I gotta be honest, I haven't touched Invincible in a couple months. I'm on book 5. I own books 1 through 11. I'm on book 5. It's just every time, like, I read some more and then I put on, like, the next episode, the show is so out of order with the comic that, like, I'm 30 issues into the series, but episode 4 of the first season is talking about stuff that's happening where I am in the comic. And, I mean, eventually it's going to happen. I feel like once I get through the 11 books I have, I'll feel comfortable at least finishing the first season. But at this point, I'll probably end up finishing reading everything before I get caught up on the show. Healthy lifestyle and habit. That's important. It's important to have a healthy lifestyle. Is Mark Korean in the comic? Well, I don't know. I don't know if he is or not. I don't know what his mom's nationality is. Why is Gen 7 started Nuzlocke? The totems, Ultra Necrozma. I was really nervous about going against the Totem Gumshoes, but we ended up doing pretty well there. Oh yeah, Z-moves too. I didn't even think about Z-moves, Slowpoke. That's a good point. I don't even have any flying moves on Kenya. What the heck? Yeah, we've been lucky. We haven't had any deaths as of yet. You'll start saying Pokemon got easier on 3DS, but totems and Z moves are powerful. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's really just the totems and the Ultra Necrozma. They're the biggest issues here. I mean, the rest of the game isn't bad, but yes, one of the most recent issues I read, Skrobo, they introduced Battle Beast, and he looks pretty cool. And I know he's a pretty popular character. He's even gotten his own comic series right now too. I wonder if let's see if Kenya can take out a Cutie Fly. Bombardment from a pirate ship, right? It certainly does. Yeah, Landon, I'm still leveling up. I'm thinking maybe we won't beat Hala today. Maybe we'll get a couple more levels and then we'll start off with fighting Hala tomorrow. I can't believe it's already been 3 hours. Let's just bring in El Tigre and eat these bugs. Some people just assume less grind equals easier. True. We got our first evolution today, which is pretty awesome. So they recently came out with the Invincible Compendiums. It's 3 giant books. That's the entire series. And my local store has them, and I've been debating on picking them up. The only thing that stopped me is I've already gotten 11 out of the 24 like thin collections. And although I think the 3 compendiums look really sick, I think they look awesome. And I think it's got other stuff in it too, like some of the mini-series and one-shots and everything. I kind of feel like I will... Like, what am I going to do with the 11 books I already have? You know what I mean? So I guess, I thought Friday was Saturday because I streamed. Cam ending on Thursday through my time out. Right? I felt the same way. For a lot of yesterday, I thought it was Saturday. T-Pain Funko Pop is staring at you. Good old T-Pain. $13. What level is Hala? What level is Hala's ace? 16. Okay. Let's try and get Spearow up to level 16, and I think we'll end it there. Glad to be here. Hey, Gojira, welcome back. Oh my gosh, Caterpie. I didn't even know Caterpie was in here. T-Pain did a pretty sick cover of War Pigs by Black Sabbath. Really? That's pretty sweet. Landon, no, we haven't lost any Mons yet. Somehow. I don't know how, but we haven't. Yeah. I think tomorrow we're going to be doing some more grinding too. The first Forgotten Bug, Weedle being number 2. I just didn't think Weedle was here. I knew Weedle was like on Route 1. Never be forgotten. Mark is a more interesting character than Clark. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, Weedle is not in this game, unfortunately. I don't collect Funko Pops, just because I know that if I started to, I would probably never stop, and I would like to be able to pay my house mortgage. I do have a few that people have gotten me, which are pretty cool. But I know there's a lot of people here that do collect Funko Pops. I think one of the coolest things ever is this. My friend Shiny's got this for me for my birthday last year. It's a Funko Pop of me. I got my game controller, I'm reading a comic book, I'm wearing my hat, I got shorts on and shoes. I wear shoes sometimes. Lots of times people say, do you know Hefty? He wears shoes sometimes. It looks just like me. Oh, you gotta love early root Pokemon that have under 40 HP. Just 2 sonic booms will knock them out. Resemblance is uncanny, thank you. Kenya's level 14. Let's get Kenya up to 16. And Mayfly up to 16. Ooh, Silver Wind. Yeah, buddy. Love Silver Wind. Let's get rid of Absorb. You know, Mayfly does have Fairy Wind already. Find Superman an interesting character. You don't think his fights have any excitement? See, for me, it really depends on who's writing Superman and what direction I want to take it in, because I do find, like, just in general, I'm not saying I haven't read good Superman stories, but in general, I find Superman to be a boring character. But I think if done well, you know, he can be interesting. Like the part of the upcoming movie that I'm excited about was in, like, the first, like, big trailer, where they were talking about how, you know, the government was angry at him because he was doing all this stuff without the U.S. government's permission. And, you know, all the political issues it's causing. And he's just like, I was trying to do good for everyone. And I like that aspect, that concept of, you know, he's above all that stuff. Seen the new Jurassic World movie yet? No, I haven't. I have started rewatching the Jurassic movies. I've rewatched Park and Lost World. Over the next couple weeks, I'll knock out the rest. I still haven't seen whatever the third Jurassic World was. So I'll watch that one, and then I'll, probably by the time it comes out for streaming, I'll see the new one. The only problem you have with Funko Pops is your Inside Out 2 Envy constantly falling over and you have to lean on Luxray. Oh no. Oh, nice cheese. I like those hats. Superman movie's gonna be great. You have so much faith in James Gunn as the director. Oh yeah, I think James Gunn's fantastic. Yeah, Nathan Fillion being involved too. Very true. You like Superman a lot, Ari? You know, I think he can be interesting. I think historically he has not been in a lot of things I've seen. It's basically a god and he struggles dealing with his powers. Interesting. Otherwise, he's just an ex machina, one-shot so villain when all hope is lost. Yeah. I think his inner struggles are what make what can make him interesting. I don't think the battles are typically what make him interesting. The only reason you know there's a new Superman movie is Fortnite. I'll tell you what, I don't know who is working for Fortnite's PR and marketing division, but holy smokes, I have never seen a single franchise or a single game or whatever get approval for so much licensing. It's insane the amount of licenses Fortnite has. Kalaki, thank you for the Kirklurks. So this is our third or fourth attempt at a Superman reboot. Well, you know what they say. Third or fourth or fifth or sixth time's the charm. Maybe like a 4-minute wrap of their licenses? Probably. Absolute Batman is basically just a meme at this point. There's also an Absolute Superman. Ari, I need to send you pictures. Yeah, I've been reading all the Absolutes since they started. I didn't know you had a thing for Absolute Superman. Absolute Batman's awesome. Oh my gosh, the new Absolute Bane is insane. Oh yeah, I've been reading all the Absolutes. Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Flash, Absolute Green Lantern, Absolute Martian Manhunter. Haven't they only done 2 reboots of Superman, Snyder movies, now the James Gunn ones? I would argue, I mean, it would be open for discussion. I would argue that Superman Returns was a soft reboot. If not a reboot, then like a relaunch. It was a re-something. Gotta go. Good luck with the end and community day. Hey, Slowpoke, thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Jay and Silent Bob are in Call of Duty now? That's crazy. For now, count Smallville. They haven't really gotten it right since Reeves. Smallville, I don't want to call it a guilty pleasure. There's a lot of television shows that I have enjoyed and loved and watched over and over and over, while also knowing that they were not great shows. I think people can enjoy something without knowing, or I think people can enjoy something while knowing it's not award-winning, if that makes sense. I did really enjoy Smallville. But sometimes part of the enjoyment was from the camp. I still need to pick up seasons 8, 9, and 10 on DVD. I have seasons 1 through 7. I never picked up 8, 9, and 10. Alright, how are we looking here? You just gotta have some fun with it. Exactly. I just want to be entertained sometimes. Kenya's at level 15. All right, let's get one more level on Kenya, and I think we're going to call it. We'll start out tomorrow with a little bit more grinding on Mayfly, and then we'll finish off this island. We finally got a flying move on Kenya, so that's going to help. Good luck, rest of the stream. Got to go. All right, Zed, thank you so much for being here. Love the movie Grandma's Boy, but dang is it stupid. I haven't seen that one. Is that the one with Robert De Niro? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Thank you to the 26 of you that are still hanging out with me, and thank you for the 48 likes. We're only 2 likes away from hitting our like goal. You love Weekend at Bernie's, but you won't try and convince people to get a movie. Exactly, Scrobo, exactly. It's just dumb fun. And I love dumb fun. Clocky, agreed. I love a good, stupid movie. It's got Betty White. What am I thinking of? Bad Grandpa? Is Bad Grandpa the one I'm thinking of? Grandma's Boy is the Adam Sandler movie with Adam Sandler. Sika Garav, what's going on? Welcome in. What movie am I thinking of? Hold on, I gotta look up Robert De Niro's movie list. All right, let me just look through all the movies Robert De Niro's been in. It'll just take a second. Dirty Grandpa. It's Dirty Grandpa. That's what it was I was thinking of. Yeah, you guys got it. I just wasn't looking at the chat. You guys are quicker than me. Dirty Grandpa is what I was thinking of, not Grandma's Boy. 3 years ago today, something happened. What happened? Nice frog. Thank you. Thank you, Sika. Too many Grandpa movies and not enough Grandma movies. That's right. Did we hit 50 likes? We sure did. Thank you all so much. I don't think we're going to put up another like goal just because I think we're going to finish up here in a second. Yeah, as soon as Kenya gets another level. But thank you for all the likes today, everybody. And thank you to the new subscribers. Allowed to overlevel? I'm trying not to overlevel too much, but yeah, like I don't have a level cap, but I'm trying not to overlevel. The problem is that as I'm leveling up some of my Pokemon, you know, some of the other ones are also getting levels. It's not a hardcore Nuzlocke. This is my first Nuzlocke. So I'm not like holding myself too too seriously to like following some rules, but I'm trying not to like take advantage. Grandma got run over by a reindeer in a movie? Is it really? Start, thank you. Or Vietnam War veterans got the Medal of Honor, and something else that you probably shouldn't say happened 3 years ago today? Okay. Well, there we go. Do I like PM7? I think he's a very popular Pokemon streamer. I think he I think he's pretty entertaining. I used to watch some of his stuff. I totally see why he's popular. Hey, CX Soundburst, thank you very much. Yeah, this is I've always wanted to do one. I've done a couple off stream, like in my free time, but typically what happens is about like the second or third gym, I get bored and I just turn into a regular playthrough. So I thought, it'd be fun to do one on stream, see how it goes. Also, by doing it on stream, I'm kind of like locked in. I kind of like hold myself to a higher standard. I can't just give up. So I'm having fun. I'm having fun. You used to watch John? Yeah, I used to watch some of his Twitch streams. Seems like a good dude. All right, Kenya's level 16. So let's see where Mayfly is. Mayfly is level 14. All right, so I am from the United States of America. Level 14. We can do it. We can do it. Let's keep going until we get Mayfly up to 16. Get Mayfly to 16, and then we'll be ready to finish off the island beginning of tomorrow's stream. Cheese, I did see the hats. I would like them, please. Hey, right back at you, Scrilbo. Like goal 55? You know what? That's fair. I don't think it's going to happen, but we don't know unless we try, right? Thank you, Master Google. Geez, those hand creams, were those all like different flavors? Or was it like each color was a different flavor and then each color could have one of 4 or 5 Pokemon on it? You know what I mean? Like, because like there's like 4 pink hand creams. Each one had a different Pokemon. So like, is there just like one pink hand cream? Or does each Pokemon have a different hand cream? Hey, Kiro, I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you again for being so supportive and so generous. And yes, good luck to everyone on the community day today. I got to get out there and finish evolving my EVs for my level 41 research. All right. Yeah, it's Eevee. Today and tomorrow. It's a 2-day community event. Spark better than Thundershock? Yes. Yes, it is. But it's physical. Nope, we don't want Spark. Haven't played any paid Pokemon game. You still know everything about the games. You know everything. That's crazy. I wish I knew everything. Yeah, exactly. I'm a special attacker. Like my special attack is 42. My physical attack is 24. So even though Spark is a higher base damage, it's just not worth it. Oh, I'm getting sick of these Oricorios. You can already see the sparkly or white foxes. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I'm going to try and get any shinies today, honestly. I just need to evolve them. I mean, this is what, like the 3rd community day that they've had for Eevee. Moveset of the Torracat. It's got Fire Fang, Work Up, Double Kick, and Ember, I believe. Mayfly's level 15. Another cutie fly. How many hours? We're probably about 5 hours in now. 5 or 6 hours in. Yeah, it's probably 6 hours. We started this yesterday. Shiny Cutie Fly is one of your favorites. I am a huge fan of Shiny Rabombi. Shiny Rabombi is my... Did I say third earlier? I meant second. Shiny Rabombi is my second favorite shiny. My first favorite shiny is Shiny Stuffle. My second favorite is Shiny Rabombi. Cutie Fly is cute, though. You love pink shinies. For me, pink, yellow, and blue are, like, typically the best looking shinies, in my opinion. I wonder if Mayfly can take out this copy. What's the time in the U.S.? Well, in my time zone in the U.S., which is on the East Coast, it is 12:16 right now. Black shinies for you. Black shinies can be pretty cool too. White shinies can be pretty cool too. It's night for you? Okay. So you're like probably on the other side of the world from me. Sometimes green can be nice, sometimes they can. We need shiny Koraidon. I would love to have a shiny Koraidon. India. Oh, cool. Green shinies for life. Box Lunch had all the cool things, and that's dangerous. Box Lunch is a pretty cool score. Blue ones are probably your second favorite with shiny colors. Yeah, they can look pretty good. Let's get Gina in here. I don't think Oricorio has an electric move at this level. Gina hasn't seen any action for a while. Mega Rayquaza's on another level, that's true. Box Lunch can be dangerous. I've only been in a Box Lunch once, and it was a pretty awesome experience. This is a Nuzlocke, Stubborn Crow. It is indeed a Nuzlocke. So right now I'm just finishing up a little bit of grinding. It's not a hardcore Nuzlocke. This is my first Nuzlocke that I've done on the channel, so I'm taking a little bit easy on myself, but also trying not to take it too easy on myself. But just finishing up some grinding here before we finish off the island. They had Goofy movie merch? Really? You threw a bouncy ball at the wall and it came back and hit you in the forehead. What are the chances of that happening? What's up, Icy Tor? Oh, I love Goofy movie. Great soundtrack. It's my favorite Disney movie. It's a good question. When I was a little kid, apparently it was Dumbo. I guess I watched Dumbo like a billion times in a row. But probably Lion King. Favorite Pokemon movie? I've only seen a handful. I would say I'd probably go with the first one. Man, I gotta go with Pokemon the first movie. Fantasia, nice. Beauty and the Beast and Lion King. Beauty and the Beast was a good one too. The whole era was great. Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King. You like the Minnesota Vikings joke in Pokemon the first movie? I always wondered, like, how did they, like, what did they say in the Japanese version for that joke? Sword in the Stone, that was a good one. Leaning Tower of Chiza. That was great. Alright, come on. We gotta be like one battle away. Hercules, that was a good one. I wasn't a huge fan of Pocahontas or Hunchback of Notre Dame. But then when Hercules came out, I was like, okay, this feels more like what I missed. Do I have a strategy for catching Pokemon, movesets, Elite Four, etc.? Kind of a little bit Stubborn Crow. It's more I'm kind of like doing it as I go. Like for example, I was really hoping that I would be able to get a fighting type before Verdant Cavern, and I did get lucky enough to get a Makuhita, so that saved my bacon against the Gumshoes totem, that and the Magnemite. Right now, I'm leveling up my Cutiefly, my Drifloon, and my Spearow, specifically for the fighting Pala battle. That'll be coming up shortly. So, I kind of, yeah, as I go. Rain, what's going on? Good morning. Someone said I looked like Quasimodo once, and now you're forced to like Hunchback of Notre Dame. Oh my gosh. Pocahontas was comical. It wasn't my favorite. I love all the Disney movies, honestly, besides some of the sequels. I don't think I've seen any of the sequels. I know which ones you're referring to. A lot of them were like straight-to-video stuff, like Return to Jafar, Lion King 1.5, stuff like that. I don't think I've ever seen any of those. All right, go to sleep, Sika. Thank you for being here. Ratatouille, that was a good one. Favorite starter. My favorite starter ever is Torchic. My favorite starter in this gen is Rowlet. Pocahontas is bordering on racism. I could see that. I could definitely see that. There we go. Phew. That one took forever. And we got Mayfly up to level 16, where it should learn a move. Draining Kiss. Perfect. So we're going to replace Fairy Wind with Draining Kiss. Love playing retro games on Disney Animation Studios. Wreck-It Ralph was amazing for you. Wreck-It Ralph was a good movie. Elemental. I still got to watch Elemental. I want to see Elemental. I did like Luca. I thought Luca was a lot of fun. Let's heal. Alright, that's going to be it though, but stick around. We're going to go on a raid. So please, please stay. Once I close down the stream, we will be automatically sent over to another streamer. But thank you all so much for being here. This has been a great day. Had a lot of fun. Thanks for keeping me company. Make sure that you do something nice for someone today just because it's the right thing to do and for no other reason. If you are coming on the radar with me, I just ask for two things. One, make sure that you hit that like button. Hitting the like button is the quickest, easiest, and possibly freest way to show your support for another content creator, and that's why we do these raids to go show support for other content creators. And two, if you're on the raid, please put in the chat hashtag #HeftyHype. But put in the chat once and only once. Why once? Because we are not spammers. That's not who we are. That's not what we do. Good luck with Community Day if you're doing that today. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care and bye-bye.